All right. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome, guys. Welcome to another edition, another session, another stream here on the Chaos Rain Show. I am Chaos Rain here. Chaos Rain. The links to follow me are the above. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos Rain 7. You can add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. What else? Oh, join my Discord service as well of the Chaos Rain Show. Discord is in the description of this channel. Normally, you could also see me. I might post it from time to time, but mostly the find Discord is in the how can I say it? It's in the description, so you could probably join Discord. There are people in Discord here and there, but like I said, Discord is what you make of it, what you use, or what you want to utilize it for. If you have any ideas, any just general information that you think it should be known, or some that maybe I should share on a future live stream or a post, you could share on Discord. Now, for your discretion, be mindful of what you post on Discord. For those that don't know, I've noticed with Discord, like anything that we do not really create or control, they are watching the activities that's going on Discord. And why I say it's because there are not rumors, but there are stories of these so-called non-blacks going under and plotting their schemes on Discord, and they're not being like criticized or chastised. So let that sink in. So if you're a person that's putting anything in Discord, keep in mind that the people, the bigger heads, are watching. So it's not me telling you this. I'm just giving you lay out what I see. Matter of fact, make sure everything is working up to par. I think I deleted something. Hold on, let me check something before I play this. Oh, Nightbot. Let me see. Oh, why Nightbot stop working? I think it was this one. All right. All right, hold on. All right, my Nightbot should be working now. Let me make sure everything is running well. And I don't really use Nightbot like that, but it is a useful tool. Oh, and the last thing to follow me, I have a new video on Rumble. CRain23 is my Rumble handler, so follow me on Rumble as well. As you know, I'm growing very slowly but steadily, and I would like more people to join the Rumble page. So if you're not familiar with Rumble, please join me on Rumble. I got some stuff on Rumble, so please make your way to Rumble right now. All right. As I'm checking all my systems now, I gotta make sure everything's up and running. It looks like everything is up to running. Oh, what the hell? Okay, here we go. All right. I don't think I got anything else. Oh, good. All my lineups are here. So now let us begin. And make sure you guys, if you guys can hear me, good. If you can't, let me know as I begin this video. Oh, now I remember. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna find it right now before I play this video. So sit back and enjoy. Oh, and please, guys, donate to the channel. Very important. Here we go. As I try to find the other video.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Benny. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Everyone!
Make sure you guys support the channel. Cash App, $, whatever. And the Cash App is flowing down the bottom of the screen. You know where to find. I should did this earlier, but I did not remember. And I gotta find it. I should find it. I should have found it earlier, but maybe as I go through this stupid, well, it's not stupid, it's very important anyway. I will run it because I think this one I have to talk about, or I should really discuss, because this is very disturbing. And And I should probably do a separate stream on it, but I think I might just include it. Let me find it right now before I begin. And it's going to take a few minutes. Okay, what's the name of it? I'm trying to find the name of it. I'm going to find the name of it. I'm definitely going to find the name of this. I'm scrolling down now. I'm going to find the name of this. Come on, the brothers, play it today. Okay, where is he? All right, here he is. Oh, I don't want to look at that. Let me look at the other one. The other video. I found it. So now let me see if I can find the name of this. Oh, he did not put it up. No worries. I'm going to find it. All right. Found it. Okay, this is what I'm going to do right now. Because I might have to talk about this as well. I hope I found it. I hope I'm right. Nope, that's not it. I apologize, guys, because I got to find this stream. All right. I'm going to find the name of this. Because this has to be discussed. Okay, I found her name. Okay, yep. This should work now. Found it. And this is pretty lengthy. I don't know. Maybe I'll save this for another stream. So I probably will do that because this needs to be discussed. All right, so I'm going to put this one to the side because this has to be looked at. Anyhow, let's begin to let's move forward to the stream ahead. And trust me, I got to talk about it. So the title, Sassy BWs or Lovely Ladies and the consequence of becoming a cuck. As you know, gentlemen, I ain't speaking much about you ladies because y'all doing y'all thing, and you only do what the man unfortunately allows to be done. I've noticed here in America, especially, there's a certain set of ladies that are in these situationships, and I mean situationships, really, that are having their cake and really eating. And I'm not talking about just eating. They're eating and consuming the juices of other ladies, for lack of better words. And the problem with this scenario is that women today that engage in this degenerate behavior are now claiming these, in their eyes, are considered real men. And as a man speaking on behalf of other men, and hopefully the men agree with me with this one, hopefully, that I got to call bullshit in a way. And I will say it abruptly. And the reason why is because too many women, like the one I'm going to run right now, are too sassy, too arrogant, and too full of themselves to really believe and think that they have the right to really, quote unquote, label or who they seem or deem as actual men in the eyes of regular modern women. And let's be honest. Let's be fair and honest. It is mostly a good portion of our fault as gentlemen, because we have too many women that's out here in the world that men have created for them to consume, to be putting their crap out here, the audacity to really think what is quote unquote an actual man and how they want to dictate the terms and service of how a relationship should go. Like literally. I don't like it. You shouldn't like either. But nonetheless, we have few ladies out here that's out here in the world as we see fit doing this. Really doing this. And the consequence of all this All right. And too many women are just enjoying life and feel that, this is how relationships should be carried and conducted in the modern era. So no further ado, let's begin. And as always, fair use in effect. And like always, to support the channel, we try to reach any goal from every live stream, a minimum of over $50 should be always the goal. Usually we can go higher, but normally for most majority of any streams, people talk about these donations. Give me 5, 10, 20 donations. That's fine, and that should be the standard. But we all know most people, when they support channels, you're lucky to get even 5 people to donate, much less 20 or 10 or 30. No matter what content you do, but usually the goal is we try to get to $50. Now, mostly if your super chat's gonna put I will read it and put a special, Otherwise, you can go the Cash App route, wherever case may support the Chaos Rain channel, like many other podcasts. Here we go, guys. Let's go. Fair use, fair use. And trust me, you're gonna see some sick ass Negroes, especially when it comes to ladies. Here we go.
Right. So you're attracted to both sexes. You're attracted to men and women.
I've been attracted to women first.
Got it.
Don't matter.
Fair enough. You're attracted to both. So in your current relationship, is it open on your end? Like your man allows you to sleep with other women?
Yeah.
What about other men? If you kind of want.
As long as
As long as you get to watch.
listen, if they not doing what he's doing, then there's no need for them to like even partake in any activities with me.
What that mean? As long
Now, let's stop right here. And hello to those that's watching. Thank you. Welcome. Gentlemen. And I'm going to probably put a note on this. Because maybe I should write down the labels of what to watch for in regards to a word that I'm going to create right now as you're listening. Hear me well. I call this term the licky girl. The licky girl. Not woman, but girl. And what I mean by licky. All right, I'll explain. There are a plethora of women out here in the Western world, and we could say beyond the West, that are engaged in, eating and tossing bodily fluids and bodily parts of other same-sex, particularly women, and enjoying it to the point where they get it so much that it kind of messes with their psychology, and we can go as far as the spiritual aspects when engaged in licky activity, to the point where, if they're not satisfied with the mate they're dealing with, mostly the opposite sex, the male or the man, if they're not damaged already, or God forsake, they've been already engaged in this perverse behavior, regardless if they've been touched or not, they are more comfortable in the world or in their own skin, in their own truth, that they will go throughout this world and constantly will have relations with the same sex. Including women. And to me, I call bullcrap, disgusting, disturbing, whatever you want to call it, is not proper. For if you're a woman and you're trying to find the opposite mate, that you are out here, engaged in this type of degeneracy, your best bet is to really get, like most people, because we have psychologists, we have people in the field, get actual counseling help to help understand why you engage some things and see ways to resolve your issues. And maybe in the future, I will have to put this in a book of how to recover from these type of behaviors. And this will probably go much further than my good friend Dawan Yusrael, which, if you don't know who he is, he's on Rumble. I'll put the post of the last conversation I had with the brother, so he goes in detail about definition of a broke behind. So nonetheless, let's move forward and continue. Fair use.
you get to
Meaning
watch,
that
or what does that mean?
if they're not matching his standards, like My man takes care of everything, my bills,
Yeah.
the kids, everything that if I call him right now and I need anything, he's
About
going to
the
send it to
bedroom.
me.
Okay.
So when it comes to me dealing with another man, yeah, we have an open relationship, so he can deal with whoever he wants to deal with. So we have.
Is he bisexual or he's straight?
No, he's not bisexual. Oh. Baby, I like a real man.
Okay.
All right, a real man. I'm not.
Man, if I got somebody for you, I got something for that.
This is a sick Negro. 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 Sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro.
Anyone.
Well, you
not, no
saying
discrimination.
This is a sick Negro. And I say this loosely, very loosely. You're engaged in this thing we call bisexualism, right? And also your man they deal with is not, but you are. As a heavens no. So what is the difference? I'm curious. I'm very confused here. So only one person can engage in this weirdo behavior. I want you gentlemen and ladies to hear me out. Hear me well. If you're about that life, you need to stand your truth. And like always, it's not healthy if people are of that direction. Should not be engaged in these type of degenerate lifestyle. Personally, I mean, literally. I mean, I could go and read you the Bible and all that stuff, which really most niggas don't read anyway. We don't really care, and that's fine. I mean, I don't really give two butts about it personally. But let's be fair, honest. Let's be honest. A lot of things that's written back in time, right? The Quran or Bible, these are actual stories, right? We believe or not, of how people used to conduct themselves and what happened with certain behaviors. Now, I can't remember what was the verse of Leviticus. And I'm not going to read it. Y'all can read it for yourself. It talks about stories about these, activities in regards to sexual activities, same-sex activities, and what's happened. Now, if you're a woman like this lady here, and she does look a little sassy, saying, "Oh no, I don't deal with that," but you don't think your activity is going to do more harm to your partner, like literally? I mean, let's think about this. You're indulged in box eating with other women. Hell, you even tossing salads. You've seen the behaviors when people engage in this. God forbid that you don't think you're going to get no STI or go as far as get what we call the AIDS, if you know what I mean? Because this is where it really derives from. It's not male on male. I hope you ladies are understanding this. When any person engaged in bi-curious activities or they just strip just same sexual activities altogether, same sex, you don't think that you will not get caught up on these type of disorders? And gentlemen, I hear even with other content creators, I think it was a Red Supreme talking about say it's not cool for dudes accepting women that are about that life that lives a double life. I would agree with the gentleman, or I would agree with the brother on that note. Because as men, I know it's sexy, it's nice to have the opportunity to have more than one woman around you. And to have in the bedroom where you have create like a sandwich, 2 women and 1 man. But you gotta understand, you are engaged in some form of degenerate perversion. And I know this don't sound popular, but if your woman's cool with it, you gotta be bet that she is engaged in some form of, bi-curious activities on the low, like literally. And I know most people won't want to hear that, but I gotta keep it real with y'all because we gotta look at things and take things seriously. All right. I'm gonna continue playing this, and we're gonna see more how this discussion turns out. Fairies.
To any man
I
that
got
does
something
like
for you,
both.
right? You saying you like a real man. I would say that a real man wouldn't allow his woman, not even allow, wouldn't get into a serious relationship with the woman that is open on her end and other men are smashing her.
I'm not smashing no one else. As soon, like when I got with him
Yeah.
for 3 years, I've only went with him.
But you've been with other girls.
Other girls. I've had a girlfriend, 2 girlfriends.
Two
And
girls.
in between. And he has known about it. They know about him.
I would say the same.
Completely.
Though.
So
My answer would be the same. I mean, a real man wouldn't allow his girl. He wouldn't take a girl serious that a girl wants to have other girlfriends or guy friends.
So how
that girl's
come-
gonna be for the streets. A
Why
real
does
man.
that make him fake?
I'll
Because
explain it
he's
to you.
open to allow me to explore my sexuality instead
Yeah.
of keeping me boxed in, closed in. He's open. I'm open to bringing someone into the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's like, listen, if that's what makes you happy, then I want you to be happy, and I'm gonna be happy. I've always been attracted to women first.
Yeah.
You know, since
So
like
during you.
So my question is, if you're always attracted to women, why just create a life and live in your truth? Because in this country, especially America, it is now acceptable now. Because and how we know you can get married now in America. If you're the same sex, marriage is now legal in America. Now we're not going to the data of the consequence of the marriage now with people that's of the same sex, because what last time I hear is not faring well since they legalized marriage for people that are the same sex. And reason why, because I think the women are the one that's having the problems more than the men. That what I'm hearing. This is what the word on the streets. I can't say it's really factual, but what I'm hearing, that when this was now put into effect, that you can now get married and get benefits as a married couple, there are too many stories that a lot of women that are married tell the women that it does not survive or fan well. And I think most particularly, I think this goes more to regards to the black community, especially black women. And the reason why, because let's be honest, no man or woman can really deal or build a proper relationship with a black woman. Why is that? I think one of the things in their mind, they think that they're better than the average person, and they in their mind feel they're entitled, even to the point that they proclaim themselves as strong and what? Independent. And let's be honest, there are too many stories, a lot of them also becoming violent as well. Like literally. So, you know, let's be fair and honest. If you always had a desire to deal with other women, you should be with other women and deal with it comfortably. Why bounce around between women and men? Or have a man that you feel is comfortable you engage in perversion acts with other women, and he just sits back for the ride. Hell, even go as far as you probably bring him the women that you like or you're sexually attracted to, so you him could have a sandwich. You should live your truth. Your truth is your truth at the end of the day. Why go and spoil it and put harm on yourself and to the actual opposite sex? Because you're putting some harm. But you see, to me, women today, and we all know, and let's be fair and honest, it is no secret that women today, there are more women that are homosexual than men. And we could say the reason why that is because the numbers. Because there's more women than men. So obviously the greater capacity of going that direction is very high. But it's much deeper than that. It's that women nowadays living in this Western culture, they view sexuality a little different. Let's keep it real with y'all. So anytime you find a woman, especially any woman that sit there, tell you that nonsense, right? Be cautious. And I also question the gentleman that is cool with this. Because if you think you're enjoying yourself because she is able to explore her sexual desires, that you think it's a win. It's not. It's definitely not. But anyway, let's keep going. Fairies.
Your relationship with this man, you never had sex with another guy?
no.
You never had a desire?
No.
You probably seen a guy that was maybe attractive. You're like,
Listen, at my day and age, I'm 36. Like, I'm soon to be 40. Like, that's how I look at it. When you round it up to the nearest tenth, Baby, I'm damn near 40. You feel me?
So it looks to me either she turned 40 this year or she'll be 40 in the next couple months of next year. At the end of the day, this woman is, and God forsake, let's hope she don't have children. Because usually I have a different view of people that's, yeah. I have a view on that. But nonetheless, some women like this, they feel that, they should move and still act and conduct in this type of manner and still have what we like to call, and what I like to call, a provider male. Because let's be honest, gentlemen, you hear too many stories of a lot of women now how they don't like the fact that some of them don't want to be in these same sexual relationships, especially when we talk about black folks, because now they got to provide mostly either 75 or 100% of everything like a man, and they don't want to do that or bulk that load when it comes to other women, because one's gonna act like the man, one's gonna be the lady, or they call the bitch. There's no in between, for those that don't know. So anyhow, let's keep going. Serious.
Fair enough.
And it's like, it's not enough out there for me. Like I'm good where I'm at with him. You understand? So when it comes to females, that's just something that it's just like, not to say it like that, but it's like a hobby to me. Like, I love females. Like, I love to have a friendship with them. I love to go on trips. We can do hair, we can do nails together, things of that nature. And if things get a little sticky, icky, like it get a little sticky, icky, but I don't indulge where I keep him completely like cut off. So it's like he still gets the affection, the love, everything that he needs from me. You understand? So he never lacks when it comes to me.
Oh, you think he doesn't?
He doesn't.
I can assure you.
And if he ever
does.
felt like he did lack, baby,
I can assure you he does.
baby, we could bring
I'll
another
explain
girl.
it to you.
We could bring another baby
Got
in
you.
here.
So how it
Like
works
we
with
can
men.
do this.
Got you.
You
Look.
understand? Like I'm the type of person that we can have this conversation where if you want to bring another female in this, it's gonna be like a reality show.
That's a
We're
little
gonna
bit
go to the
different.
casting.
Yeah,
We're
I'll
gonna
explain
pick
it
and
to you,
choose
Nay.
who we want into this dynamic.
I'll give you a
because
perspective. So
it's not us,
here's
it's
how
our
it
kids
goes.
and everything, you know.
So, as you know, she's trying. It's like a fair deal. You let me still have the opportunity to engage in licky activities with another woman, and in return, I bring the woman that I am sexually, attracted or desire to you, and we'll have this fun in the bedroom, for lack of better words. Now, to most gentlemen, that's a fair deal. That's a win-win, right? Win-win, right? Correct. Ain't it? But really, it's not, because really, truly, you're still accepting degeneracy, and you're giving more leeway for women to engage in their actual desire, and that is to really be honest with you with another woman, and we don't think about it, but let's keep it real, that's what it is. And she said she's always desired women, and you're just here along for the ride. You're here for mostly the wallet, unfortunately. And we don't think of that but for this dude say, as long as I'm able to get some puss and make extra, it's cool with me. And we gotta think better than that. We gotta think more productive as men. We can't accept that type of deal, unfortunately. And I'm not the moral police, but I gotta keep real. It's not a good look. Anyhow, let's keep going. Serious.
The real man, right? A man of masculinity, a man that stands for something. He just doesn't fall for anything. He stands for something. That real man, he understands the dynamics of his value. He understands that he has value, right? And he also understands the dynamics of the relationship. And it's either his way or the highway, meaning that he has options. He can replace you easily. You are not the prize. He's the prize in a relationship. That's how the real relationship goes.
Okay.
Also, with that being said, in that dynamic, a woman can only serve one master. She can't serve multiple people. So if a man is in a relationship with the woman, you're saying that, well, I could still love him the same, cook for him the same, and do these things the same for him. But meanwhile, you're giving another woman attention, maybe submitting to another woman or dominating another woman. What is it, scissoring? It's no really dominating there, but it's still sexuality. You're giving your sexuality, right? You're giving your main agency, right? Your main commodity up to another woman. What do you want from a man? You want security, protecting, providing. Of course, you want, like, you know, the vibes. You want him to make you feel good. But the main thing is security. What does the man want from you? Sex and submissiveness. And you giving one of the things up. I would say you giving both of them up because you're, you know, having sexual relations with someone else. Man. So therefore, he's giving you all of him, which is protecting and providing. No, it's open on his end. He can dick someone else down, but he's not giving up his main agency to another woman. He's just only giving that other woman dick. But your main agency that you're supposed to be giving him, you're also giving up to someone else. So you're saying that, well, I could still be in and give him everything. Well, no, you can't, because you can't serve two masters. You're giving up your entire baseline to another person.
Well, I'll go further. And to the gentleman that's from the Fugazi podcast. Yes, you're correct. You only can serve one master, not more than one. But you must forget, you're dealing with the everyday, average, modern woman. And in her psychology, in her mind, and how she sees or views the world, and how she sees things fitting to her liking. She said, I am the master. You can only serve me. There is no other. So when they talk about you only can serve two masters, that only applies to men in the eyes of regular women, modern women, or what you call any label you want to label these ladies today, lovely ladies today. For black women, and we could say other women, but for the sake of conversation, we're looking at these people that are black, that she, by default, is the master, and her boo is, unfortunately, the servant, the slave. Yes. Oh, yes. She is. And knowing so, in her mind, I do what the hell I want. And if you're not down with this, I'm going to go back to what I find, or what is I consider in my control, or what I love and desire, and that is being with this same sex. You're just a meal ticket. You're just a means to a greater end. And God forsake if you put a ring on it, which, you know, I find certain gentlemen nowadays, if they find or come across these type of women that is sassy and pretty big, like you see on the video, she will just say, this is my way or the highway. And if you're a man that doesn't explore different options and don't accept that type of nonsense, you're trapped. And you trap yourself deliberately for whatever the demand she requires, and you're going to oblige, which let's be honest. If you're dealing with women that's, more than over 165 pounds, no matter her height, your standards too low, brother. And I did put it, and I wrote down paper on this, that this explains in more somewhat detail. So let's keep going. Let's look at this. But yeah, you should not serve two masters. But in the eyes of modern Western black women, yes, you serve one master, and that is her, and you are the servant. Fair use, fair use.
It just doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work the same way for a man. So if I allow him to say, okay, you can deal with whoever you want to deal with on the side, he's not giving up for me. You understand? Like, what makes him less of
that dynamic?
What did you say?
What makes him less of a man?
What makes him less of a man? Because he chooses how he decides to live his life. You have your opinion on what you feel like.
No, I'm just saying
a man
that
is.
No,
what
I'm saying. I'm saying this, right?
Because I want to read it.
I'm saying this.
I love to read.
A real man. That woman wouldn't even have eyes for another woman or a man, because she would see him as everything.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And she respects you, and she really is feeling you and liking you, her only focus and attention will be predominantly on you. Anything less or anything less than, you are just sitting there. You're with this dude, but you're dabbling on the side for something else better or greater, or just something that you just want to use for a means of a greater end. And then eventually, once you get tired, you already moved on to the next one. Matter of fact, you already got your replacement boo as we speak. Your eyes and attention should be totally to that person, particularly the opposite sex. Let's keep going. Fairies.
So I'm telling you that he's really not that real man.
That's fantasy, baby.
That's not no fantasy.
We living in reality.
Nah.
2024. We're not living in the early 1900s. Like, we in 2024, baby.
Just
That's
the fact that you said that your man would allow you to get your cheeks clapped by someone else.
By a female.
No, it's not cheek getting clapped. More like getting her lips licked up and down, all around, and all the way around. And also the back side of their getting all the way in is very sick. Like I said, you can't make this up.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Yeah. Let's keep going. Fairies.
Well, you said by another man.
I feel like he said it because, a lot, you guys, men, all of you guys, you have a lot of ego. So yeah, if I bring up the topic and it's like, all right, I'll let you do whatever you want to do. So like, if I ever decided to be with another man,
that's the opposite of ego.
No, that's his ego. Go do what you want to go do. Because when I go do it, he might turn around and say, you know what? I'm done with you, even though he gave me that pass.
Okay, Nay, let me explain men are very manipulated. Got it. Let me explain to you how it's the opposite of.
Go do you.
Nay, I got it. I understand. Let me explain to you how it's the opposite of ego.
So overstand for me. Go ahead.
Cool. You just said that. Well, it's his ego. He can do whatever he wants on his end. So it's like, well, I have an ego. Yeah, go ahead, girl. Do whatever you want. That's not ego. He's not secure in his position in a relationship to set boundaries and say, hey, I don't want you talking to other women and other men. So therefore, he is insecure, and it is an ego. He lacks ego. He lacks confidence.
No.
Why would he feel insecure? Why would he feel insecure about another woman?
Yes. And it goes back to self-esteem. And like I said before, depending where you are in where you are mentally as a man, if you are a man of any consequence or any productivity, and depending on your age, roughly if you're in your 20s, 30s, or even go as far as older, if you take on this type of deal or this type of situationship, because this is not a relationship, this is a situationship. I cold-heartedly believe this is a situationship at best. If you are in this relationship where, and this look like, unfortunately, this is considered open relationship from what the buzz I'm getting or the vibe I'm getting. If you're out here and you are allowing your mate, your woman, to be out here, God knows, eating and consuming the box and tossing salads of other women just for your own pleasure, to possibly either watch or even go as far as engage and join in, your self-esteem is very low. Your standards are not of anything a par of any man's significance. You're taking a deal because you want to be that degenerate, and hell, you don't think that you deserve or want better. Hold on. So at the end of the day, yeah, your standards need to be better. And now let's keep going. Fairies.
What do you
Right, when he
mean?
wants to be a part of it.
You just said that. Why would he feel insecure? Why would he feel insecure about another woman?
It's very simple. I said that if the man understands real men understand their value, right? So real men don't pedestalize women. They don't, aren't thirsty for women. They, are, decisive. They have integrity. They have masculinity. They carry themselves very well. And when they're with a chick, they show the woman a good experience, and that woman respects them. The dynamic is really the woman admires and respects the man, and the man, loves the woman. That's how it goes. And when a woman truly admires and respects a man, other guys are invisible. Like, she doesn't really see other men. So the fact that she sees other men and other women is still visible. She's sexually attracted by other people, and she wants to not just attracted, but she wants to indulge in it as well. She only indulged with a woman, not a man, but she still wants to indulge in it. That means that she doesn't really see her man as that nigga. That's what I'm saying. So if the woman doesn't see the man as that nigga, he ain't that nigga.
No,
I understand. Like, if it's a man, I will understand. Like, if she's messing with other men, I will understand. But another woman, it's like, I'm not into that double side stuff, but it's like, I just don't understand.
Because at any given moment.
All right. See, and we gotta really look at that. It's still bad. Let's look at this. We talk about a relationship, and usually relationships, from what I'm hearing from a lot of men and women, especially women, if we want to go there, and let's go there. Last time I checked, when you're in a relationship, it's only supposed to be solely your attention and the devotion and your time energy should be devoted to your mate. I never hear anything about relationship of mates. We only hear singular. That's the first thing that comes to mind when we're thinking as men and women. When we talk about we're in a relationship, it means I'm in a relationship with one person, last time I checked, not multiple partners. Unless I said I'm in a different type of relationship, i.e. polygamy or polyamorous relationship. That's not what you hear. That's not what you're seeing or hearing. This stupid chick just said that, well, if she's messing around with the opposite sex, then I get, but with the same sex, no, it's still bad. It's degenerate. It's disgruntled. That is actually considered a form of cheating. If we're talking about people that are in I think it was called lesbian relationships, last time I checked. Yeah, I think that's what they call it. If a woman cheats, or they said mess around with another woman and they're in a relationship with a woman, that actually is a form of cheating. So I'm not sure what the hell this stupid bitch talking about. That I don't know. No, you're not getting it. You're still engaged in some form of what is considered, if we're talking about regular relationships, and this is a situationship, but we'll call this as a regular relationship, that you are by default cheating on your spouse. If you about that same sex life. But because we live in this Western weirdo society, and let's be fair and honest. I'm gonna go there. When we talk about LGBTQ or all these other new alphabetical terms, a lot of people today still have no problem with what we call people that are about LGBT life. Regardless of what they say, they have no problem. And reason why is because if people had a problem with it, people will do something about it. And they really do it, and it'll be loud. Today, you don't see people being loud or voice their opinion or even go as far as take physical harm to people of that group in mass. Not little small scenarios. I'm talking about mass where you see every day. There's always constant. You see something's happened to these people that are a part of this group. You don't see it does not really exist. Don't be fooled. Trust me. People got eyes, ears, and they see and hear everything. And right now, you don't see nothing of that nature that people that is a part of that group being bothered by the mass of people that are not about that group. Let that sink in. All right, let's keep going. Fair use, fair use.
Moment that the female feels like, hey, I'm with the shits. I'm with the shits. Like, we going to my man.
And ladies, we not moving on when the conversation is going.
No, I'm saying I'm down for
let it
like,
keep flowing.
Like, if you ever with
It's gonna get on the other
saying,
stuff.
Like, you're not down for like a
Oh, you don't like threesomes with a female?
I mean, if we're speaking about me, no, that's haram. I'm not doing
you
any
don't
of that
cheat?
stuff.
So
All
you
of that
Muslim?
stuff is no, that's haram. I don't partake in any sodomy and any stuff like that.
Muslim?
You're Muslim?
I'm not
No,
Muslim.
you're Muslim. You're not Muslim, but you go by the teachings of Muslim of Islam.
No. But back to the conversation. Y'all trying to
just
throw it off.
aesthetic.
Y'all having side conversations.
It's aesthetics for him.
No, that's not what I do. That's degenerate. But
guess
anyways,
so.
all right, back
To
to you. You had
to
a
your
question.
book.
You were saying something how is it different?
Oh, I was just asking, like, how would they feel, like, insecure? I think that's what you said, with if she's messing with another woman. Like me, if let's say I was messing with a man and he started, like, if he cheated on me with a woman, I would feel some type of way.
Yeah,
but
I just explained it. So, like, I'm gonna break it down. I thought I was speaking really slow today, chat. I'll just speak slow.
Don't do that, because I already heard you. You just asked me the
Let's
question
just
again.
walk through it, and ladies, tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I want y'all to tell me. All right. So, what do you look for in a man? Like, what's the main thing? Would you say that it's security, protection, and providing? Like, that's the glue,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
got it.
loving.
Well, yeah, I
Like,
know,
you can
but, like,
provide all that,
if-
but what if you're not loving me right? Like,
I got you, but like,
all
if
that.
protection and providing like isn't there, nothing is there.
True.
Nothing is there.
That is
So that's
true.
like the glue of that's the baseline,
Yeah.
right? Men, our baseline is sexuality and submissiveness. That's truly all we want. We want sex and submissiveness. Kind of follow our lead, and cook me some sandwiches. Cheer me on. So sex and submissiveness. That's all men. That's our baseline, right? So the man in that dynamic that she has, her man, even though he's out, I'm not saying that this is right or wrong, but I'm just saying that he could be out clapping cheeks, but he's not giving up his baseline. He's not providing and protecting for these other girls, is he?
No.
No. So he's not giving up his baseline. But she, on the other hand, her baseline is sexuality and submissiveness. So even if it's a girl, she's giving up her sexuality to someone else, and she's being submissive to someone else.
Before I continue, run this commercial. Make sure you guys support the channel. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know what y'all supposed to be doing. I don't say much.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Everyone!
So, y'all know the deal. Y'all support the channel. Cash App, Super Chat, wherever. The baseline. And what's the baseline? He's not giving up that wallet or any more of a serious provision to the lady that he's smashing. That's what the man is saying. For those that don't know. And he shouldn't give up his wallet for baseline if he's going to go out there and explore his options. Now, I hear too many men say that most men should not engage in that, and okay. But men are going to do what's in their actual interests. Especially when you hear the term of a man's of a high value of a status, right? He makes a lot more money, or he has a good social status, or all of the above. If his mate is not doing what she is supposed to be doing, by default, he's going to replace. And I mean replace that lady. And let me run this commercial one more time. I got to run this again. Y'all playing with me.
I want my money.
I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Everyone!
Support the channel, Cash App, or Super Chat. The cash that's flowing now is, I think it's $Chaos8 So let's continue. Fair use.
No.
If it's a man, it's even worse. She's like doing the most ultimate form of submission.
Yeah.
She's being dominated. So what I'm saying is, it's not a fair deal. And not only that, it's like that man that will allow that, he's just not a real man. He just isn't.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
It
No.
makes sense to me.
To me, it doesn't.
All right, fair enough.
To me, it doesn't, because
Okay.
that's your ideology on that topic. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how you perceive what you want in a relationship as a man. You understand? Other men are more open, just like some females aren't open to threesomes and things in that nature. So men go out and cheat 1,000
But
times.
remember
And
when
1,000
No, you're wrong. And we know you're a sodomite female. I'm going to explain this for those in the back. Majority of men are not open for their ladies to sit there, go around, be smashing and licking and eating and tossing salads of other women. Now, if that's who you, what they call, attract, it questions the sexuality of that man you're dealing with, personally. But majority of men, by default, are not really comfortable or really in the business of just allowing their lady to be just going on and exploring her sexual perverse degeneracy amongst the wild of other people in the environment and in a relationship. That's not going to happen. That's not happening no way today or tomorrow, personally. Now, in regards to the man that's smashing 1,000 women, very few men have this capability to have intercourse with multiple women, because a man has to sit there do a lot just to get access by the permission of the opposite sex to get to her body. That's how this thing works. No one's giving you, or no man just going out there in the world and present himself standing in front of a set of ladies and say, "Here I am. Would you like to have intercourse with me?" And women are going to say yes, or they're going to sit there, get underneath, and pull down the man's pants and gobble and suck on his thing. That's in a fantasy perfect world, but in the real world, that doesn't happen. Let that sink in. So I'm not sure what the hell she's talking about. Anyway, let's keep listening to this nonsense. Fair use, fair use.
times.
I know, but
and
like
me, I'm like, hey, listen, I like the same thing you like. So instead of you cheating, and instead of, me cheating, like let's just come together and do it
remember
together.
in the beginning I
agree with
said
that.
when a man understands his value, some men don't understand
That's his
their
value. Like his
let me
value is
finish real
high.
quick.
Trust me.
I got
Believe
you. I
that.
got you. Most how
not value, man.
life goes is competence leads to accomplishments, which then leads to confidence. And when you truly got that truly genuine confidence because you accomplished some things, you got options. When you got options, time out, you have an abundance mindset. When you have the abundance mindset and it's actually not narcissistic, you know what a true narcissist is?
Yes.
A narcissist is someone that acts like they accomplished goals, but they really didn't accomplish anything. Their confidence is fake. It isn't pure. So when a man truly accomplished things and his confidence is pure, he got options because other chicks want him. Other chicks see him. It kind of, he got this aura that just comes off of him. And guess what he has? He has the ability to be intolerant of females' inadequacies. So he's not going to tolerate certain things from women. You know why? Because he understands his value. I'm telling her that her man doesn't understand his value because he don't even know his own baseline. He don't know his chick baseline that she giving it up to other people.
Let that sink in. But like I said, this conversation really, if it does not really apply to you men, you should not be bothered. But those that are allowing this type of behavior going around, and it is solely accepting to engage in the title, as you see here, sassy black woman, and the consequence of becoming a cuck, which there are some gentlemen out here, mostly particularly European men, are more known of the cuck behavior. But you find scenarios or stories of black men of any age enjoying and engage in cuck behavior with their opposite sex. You find very few stories of this now. And to me, I will say this. If you're a gentleman that is in this type of situation and you're the cuck of things, brother, go see some serious counseling. Seek actual therapy. Get an actual diagnosis why you think and operate the way you do in regards allowing your mate, if you're in a relationship, to just go around licky and eating and potentially, God forbid, smashing other gentlemen. All right, let's keep going. Fair use, fair use.
She don't understand his value.
Because it's a female that he doesn't understand. Okay, let's go back to the narcissist, right? Because a narcissist falls under an umbrella, right? You have many traits of a narcissist, right?
But how
what you're saying right now can be very narcissistic to a lot of people, because there are people who are mentally abused. There are people who are mentally, physically abused, emotionally abused. So abuse comes in different forms, just like a narcissist comes in different forms. So you can't sit here and say because a man wants you to stay to him and only him while he's out doing him. A lot of y'all men don't stay. A lot of y'all are not faithful.
Wait,
y'all don't play that monogamous shit.
Yeah, you're just moving the goalposts
when we
a little bit.
When we talking about a man in a man's position, we got to talk about a faithful man, a man that's standing on 10 toes, a man that know his business, a man that's going to sit there and hold down his female no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter.
But you see, that only applies to the mate that he chose that is going to reciprocate that proper energy as well. And not all women are deserving of actual mates. Like, most men are not entitled to a woman. You ladies are not entitled to an actual man. Especially a man that's on his square and doing what he should be doing. It explains why a lot of women deal with the lower echelon of men, particularly ones that are either ones that are bummy, they've been to prison, or just really, let's be honest, have no options. They really give up their box to them because it is a manipulation controlling form to get the man sneer in to them. One thing I do want to say, because I've noticed there's something floating around, and I might cover this on another stream, hopefully, of this transactional and marriage. I'm just going to let you give a glimpse on this now. As a man, if I had to tell y'all what y'all should be doing, if I got to be honest, if you're going to school, making money, or do everything, you should also be dating as well. Here's why. It's because you need to understand female activities, female nature, and also female psychology. You're not going to get that if you're not sitting there getting, unfortunately, I don't like to use this, but I'm going to speak firsthand, unless you get the rejection. You want to get the confidence to embrace the rejection from said woman. Gentlemen, men, you need to get and feel that rejection. I had a conversation with one of my relatives, and one thing he told, and it really kind of it startled me, but it was something that is a lesson learned. He doesn't like the notion of being rejected, but that is the way of life. Not every person is going to accept you. Rejection, unfortunately, fellas, could be your protection. Because not every woman that you might sought after, there might be something wrong with her. She could be bat shit crazy for all we know, and she accepts you and takes on your advancements if you're able to get that. Because you know what that woman's thinking, how she moves. If she was really into you, there's something that she probably sees from you from head to toe. Right, you don't look the part. Maybe you might not be muscular. Hell, you might be even too fat. And we're not going to the older and all that nonsense. But there's something she don't like about you aesthetically, that doesn't really give her a sense of arousal. You hear this notion, a woman will know if she's going to screw you in less than a couple seconds. you want to be that man to know that she will be blunt honest with you and gives you a nice clean rejection. And let me tell you something. Anytime you deal with a bitch that gives you a nasty rejection, she did you a favor. Because sometimes some women don't know how to conduct themselves when they're with the opposite sex anyway. That's why other groups of women have more better respect when it comes to men than black women. If anybody in the chat will agree or disagree, please let me know. Press 1 or whatever. Or let me know in the comment section if you survive or get forward to this section of the stream. Let's continue. Fair use, fair use. And please give this video a like and share this video.
When it comes to, no matter if you go broke, you're never going to change on her. You understand what I'm saying? That's a real man.
Well, most
my dad
men,
is a, hold on.
Most
I'm talking.
men, when they...
Remember, we had them rules in the beginning, right? My dad is a real man, and he lives by that haram that you speak of. You understand? Muslim since the day I was born. My middle name is Saouda. Black is beautiful. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I mean. That's what I stand for. Black is beautiful, baby. You understand?
Huh? Wait. Matter of fact, I'm gonna type up in the Quran if they accept homosexuality. Hold on. This stupid bitch says she a fucking Muslim. Hold on, let me look this up right now, guys. Oh hell no. I gotta look this way. Let me see. Hold on, let me look this up. I gotta look this up. I'm sorry, guys. I had to look this up. Got to look this up. All right. Hold on. I have to do this, gentlemen. I have to look this up because we know the Bible talks about Leviticus, but what it says in the Quran about homosexuality? I don't have to ask her.
The Quran, which is the holy book of Islam, mentions same-sex relations in a few verses, mainly in the context of the story of the people of Lot. Lot in Arabic mentions same-sex. This story, which also appears in the Bible, describes the people of Lot engaging in same-sex acts, which are condemned. Here are some of the verses related to this topic. Surah Al-Araf, chapter 7, verse 80 to 81. And we had sent Lot when he said to his people, do you commit such immorality as no one has preceded you with from among the worlds? Indeed, you approach men with desire, instead of women. Rather, you are a transgressing people. Surah Hud, chapter 11, verse 78. And his people came to him, rushing upon him, and before this they had been doing evil deeds. He said, O my people, these are my daughters, they are purer for you. So fear Allah and do not disgrace me concerning my guests. Is there not among you a man of reason? Surah Al-Ankabut, chapter 29, verse 28-29. And mention Lot, when he said to his people, indeed, you commit such immorality as no one has preceded you with from among the worlds. Indeed, you approach men and obstruct the road and commit in your meetings every evil. And the answer of his people was not but they said, bring us the punishment of Allah, if you should be of the truthful. Surah Ash-Shu'ara, chapter 26, verse 165-166. Do you approach males among the worlds and leave what your Lord has created for you as mates? But you are a people transgressing.
And there's other things that deals with interpretation of Islam, but I'm focusing on was it ever discussed in the Quran? And yes, it did. And those are the verses. Full blown. If you don't understand, go back to replay of this. I played it. So if you're Muslim, you're a Sunni Muslim. And we all know that a lot of people that are real faith and practice of this thing we call Islam, they don't accept that weirdo behavior they call, this sexuality or homosexuality, we want to call it. They don't accept that. No, they never accept it at all. But you talking about black woman is God. See, my thing with the black woman's God thing, I think it's a scapegoat for degeneracy now. personally, that's what the vibe I'm getting. I keep around people, but this is what I'm getting right now. And I think I call bull crap. Really, really. Hold on. Hold on, let me do this. I gotta do this before I continue. And before I continue, guys, y'all know the deal. Y'all know what to do. Run this.
I want my money. I told you.
Where is my money?
Betty. Bring me everyone.
I need my money. I need my money.
What do you mean everyone?
Make sure to support the channel. Hit the Cash App or Super Chat Chaos Rain Show. Or, $ Chaos 8 Rain. Anyway, let's keep going. Fair use, fair use.
Understand? So when you speak of a real man, you're speaking of my father. That's a real man.
So why don't you date a man like your father?
Oh, I'm looking for a man like my daddy. I'm looking for like a man like my daddy. But
Date
me,
a guy like
I'm
your
not.
father. You talking about your father, bro, man.
It's
You
really
just
not that
submitted-
many.
Time out.
It's really not
You just
that many.
submitted that your man isn't a
It's
real
just
man. That your
character.
father is a real man.
Yes, character, right?
Yeah, but you just submitted.
Character.
Time out.
A man
Pause.
doesn't
Stop.
because
Rewind.
what
Let's
you
bring it
convert
back.
and who
Look,
you claim to be makes
real
you
quick.
a real man. A real man is what you stand by and what you live by every
Got it.
single
Real
day.
quick, real quick.
My father is a man that wakes
I
up
got
and he's
you.
peaceful. He prays for me. He sends me good energy.
I got it, Nay.
That's
I got
a man.
it, Nay. Calm down.
Not
Listen.
a man that's gonna sit here and tell a female you can't have a male friend.
I got
because
you, Nay.
I'm too
I got
little
you. I got
for you to have something
Let's bring
so
it
big.
back. Let's bring it back.
Let's
One
bring
mic
it
at
back,
a time.
bring it forward, bring
And
it
also,
sideways, baby. I'm ready for
real
you.
quick, Nay, when you speaking and not cut you off, I'm the host. You got to stop talking. We're not gonna go on these long
I'm not gonna
rants.
stop talking because you the host. Because
Okay,
when you
well,
speak, I give you nothing but respect.
Time out. If you not
Nothing but
gonna,
respect.
it's very simple, Nay. If you
And I
not
ain't
going
leaving.
to,
So we gonna sit here and we gonna debate all day, baby. I'm a boss.
fair enough.
Big
Fair
dog,
enough.
baby. I
That's
love
what you think.
You gonna
These
love
are,
me too.
yeah, these are the rules of the podcast, and all the
All
girls heard.
So only the host could speak
Time
when
out.
everyone else
Listen,
is talking.
you still speaking over me.
Okay, I'm just asking.
When I'm speaking
clarification,
and you going on these long rants, I
Why?
already understand.
because you want to cut me off when you don't like
Wait,
what you
time
hear.
out. You still speaking while I'm speaking?
I am.
Got it. Slow it down.
All right.
Right. So when I'm speaking, stop speaking.
All right,
If you
so when I'm speaking, you stop speaking.
That isn't how it goes.
That's how it goes on my book.
Okay,
When
well,
I
if that-
signed up to
if-
come here,
got it.
and I
If
signed
that-
up for me to be on this video,
Cool,
that's
Nay,
what I signed up for. I
listen,
didn't sign
Nay,
up to be
if you think-
disrespected.
Now, see this right here? This is where the sassiness come in, the arrogance and the disrespect come. And listen, gentlemen. I know you need these so-called chicks, these out here for your eyeballs, for the consumers, mostly particularly the males or females that watch these streams. But let's keep it real. Disrespect is disrespect, and no one should tolerate that. Period. You as a man, you should not be tolerating when, regardless of some agreement, I'm not sure what agreement she's talking about, that she has the audacity to talk back to the host. Now, we know Kevin was around. These ladies don't get a buzz to talk back. He slows and shut that down immediately. But because we're in live in person, there got to be some rules of decorum and how engagement we're going to deal with this. Because that's not cool. This is not a good look. Fair use.
No
And
one's
that's why you don't like
disrespecting
men on your podcast. Let's talk about it.
No, I explained that in the beginning.
No, because you want to disrespect women.
Who did I disrespect
Let's
today?
talk about it. No, you want to belittle people.
Did
and
I
I'm the
belittle
one
anybody
to
today?
belittle you first.
He didn't belittle
Who did
you,
I
though.
belittle today?
He didn't disrespect
No, I'm just
you.
saying. I
seems
watch a
like
lot of
you're
your
being very
podcasts, and I'm just
emotional right
saying
now.
I'm not very emotional at all. You don't see any tears.
I mean, well, it
My
seems like
lashes
you're
are
being
still
emotional.
intact. Make
I
it
got
feel
you.
good, baby. And I'm smashed.
I got you. So,
Y'all got my veneers?
Nay, here's how it's gonna
Me and
go.
hibachi.
I got you. Here's how this gonna go. Right when I'm
your shit,
speaking,
Victor.
now this is gonna be a little bit disrespectful
Go ahead.
because
Talk
you've
your
been
shit, Victor.
disrespectful. When I'm speaking,
I got
shut
family
up.
out here. I got
That's
family
totally
out here.
fine.
All right, when I'm speaking the same, the same shit, shut up.
Got it. You just admitted that.
Don't invite nobody on your podcast.
You just admitted that your man ain't that man, that your father is that man.
No, he is that man.
No, he ain't. Your man isn't that man. You just admitted that.
I don't have to cheat with him to go with another man. A female is different. He don't got a vagina. I like pussy.
Other human beings explore your sexuality.
If you can't handle
and it's
that,
not only for your man.
That's on you. You can't handle.
Yeah, and listen, the only reason why you're so big and so protective is because he lets you do what you want. He lets you go, God knows, in the night, engage in carpet munching, tossing salads of the night with random ladies, and you come home to him, and maybe you bring a woman home just to squash up, where he'll just sit there, feel comfortable, and say, okay, nothing, you know. You're not, as long as you're not sucking no other man's, you know, it's all good. I mean, just bring her home so I could smash. No, that's that having the cake and eating it too. No, you should not be having your cake and eating it too. You're dirty. That's foul. That's why the man is sitting there checking you on it right now and telling your man is not actually, matter of fact, he's actually a big simp and a degenerate, to be honest with you. Now, there's going to be a point, and I'm going to make myself bigger. There's going to be a point where you gentlemen that agree with me on this or not, that you're going to have to suppress and really check the women that you're really entertaining and dealing with. And there should be firm rules of actual engagement to where if you're saying this is a relationship, where this is going. If it's a situation, you're better off keep it as is. If you get the pussy from her, good. Keep her around as long as she give it to you, not keep pushing. But it should not be a point where you're in these type of situationships where, like this lady saying that you tell me your man's comfortable. Listen, if he, I'm gonna say this, and I could be wrong. He's already smashed other ladies, and she this lady that's sassy and very big and fat, she wouldn't even know or even care about it personally, because you're out here engaged in the same, you know, moving like a man, just sitting there, just giving, playing, and getting access to other women to explore. They're exploring your body, and you're exploring theirs as an even exchange. And I think if this dude is really, you know, cuck, or he's simpish, or what you want to call it, maybe he's doing the same as well. I don't know. But from what you're laying out, or what you're portraying about this relationship you're in, we could probably conclude that, yeah, he's only allowed because it grants some greater access to other women, right? He's getting it on the low, or you're bringing the women. One or the other, he's still engaged in some perverse behavior, degenerate behavior, and that's a no. No. Matter of fact, I look at that dude as a sick Negro.
This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. Sick Negro. This is a sick Negro.
A very sick nigger. Matter of fact, run that again. Rewind.
Sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. Sick Negro. This is a sick Negro. This is a sick Negro.
Yeah, very sick. Very serious. Let's continue.
You sound crazy right now. No, not at all.
I feel sorry for whoever you date, because baby, I could never be trapped in the box.
We actually gonna end this. You up out of here. It's time for you to go.
I ain't
You're
going
not paying
nowhere.
to the rules.
Call the peoples.
Steve, you can go ahead and do what you do best.
Do what you do best. I call the peoples.
Yes. Call the boys. Yeah, call the boys. You don't want to leave.
Call them.
It's time for you to go.
Whatever clips you want.
I mean,
No, you gotta
we
really
live.
he's really gonna call the police.
I don't care.
Go ahead, Steve.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
go ahead. Right now.
I don't care. And we gonna walk out of here the same way.
We've had this before. We've had to call the cops before.
Yeah, and they're right up the
Okay.
street. Yeah, they come very
Oh
fast.
my God! Come on,
I
y'all.
don't pay taxes in PA,
You can put it
so
on
you
me.
can call the cops if you want. I don't
It's
pay
not that
taxes.
deep. No.
He want to be disrespectful because
No,
I have an opinion that doesn't align with his.
Steve, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Do what you got to do.
You do too.
No, really
Come on, no.
You know what's strange to me? I find this to be very strange. That the man said it's time for you to go. We're not continuing this conversation. Matter of fact, this portion of the segment of this stream is over. You need to leave. Why is this sassy woman, like Sir Monum, lovely ladies, make it so hard that saying you need to go and a man is respectfully telling you to leave? Why are you fighting pushback and telling me you're not gonna get up and leave? I'm gonna let this play because I'm not gonna say it. Fairies.
I see you do this a lot on his podcast.
But he never disrespected you. He didn't call you out.
And my dad, I didn't call him either.
He didn't yell at you.
I asked him for the same respect he gave me. Am I being disrespectful?
Steve.
No, I spoke what I spoke.
I understand that, but come on.
I spoke what I spoke.
What do you mean? Why are you trying to tell us to don't? No, she needs to go. Leave. Get out. Get your big sassy ass out this place. Go.
You don't gotta do that. Like,
Don't want to big one, Steve. 4.
So you could cancel the whole podcast because we both out.
No,
Respectfully.
that's totally fine.
Because if you don't want to hear what I got to say, then I can leave. If that was your whole thing, because you did that from the beginning when you didn't even put me in a clip and anything.
Oh, that's why you butthurt? You just didn't make the cut.
I'm not butthurt because of that. I'm butthurt
You didn't make the cut for the thumbnail.
You don't like the fact that I have a different opinion.
No, you didn't make the cut for the thumbnail. It's just how it is.
It's from you.
Many girls don't make the thumbnail.
And you do that a lot on your podcast. Because if I was okay, kiki with him, he wouldn't have a problem.
Go ahead, make that call.
People talk. He let you talk. Let him.
And I let him talk. The whole time he spoke. And y'all want to dick about him because y'all his people. I'm not moving.
Chat, we live. We do it live.
Nay.
Put it on once.
Now, this lady is not noticing and not very careful that you're being broadcast. You're live. If this was taped live, right? If you did some of any acts, criminal acts, this could be used against you in the court of law. I hope you ladies will notice this. When you sit there and move and don't want to budge or deal with the obligation of what the person that's running the household telling you that you must leave the premises, you are in violation. I hope you ladies know that. Just saying. Fair use.
Thief.
Nay.
They could call the cops.
No,
Nay, it's not worth it.
I didn't offend nobody. I didn't put my hands on nobody. I didn't threaten nobody. We all on
Time for you to
camera.
go.
I'm about to go.
Steve, no. Go do what you do. Yeah.
I don't care. He tripping. But we know his podcast.
It is what it is.
It was nice meeting you.
Nah, I'm good, mama.
It was nice
I'm good, mama. Don't touch me, mama. I'm good, mama. Don't touch
Nice
me.
meeting you.
Yeah, see, that's very disrespectful. She touched him. You're not supposed to touch him. Why are you touching him? Fair use.
Come on, man.
Step out.
Respectfully.
He a little bitch ass
Step
nigga.
out.
Oh,
Step out. Get up out of here. Y'all seen that, right? She poured the drink. It's all good. We do it live, chat. We do it
And you put
live.
whatever you want on
Both
me,
of y'all.
baby.
It's
Make sure
all.
you put that.
No, I'm
Because
fine.
if you can't respect the real woman,
Listen.
you can't respect nothing. My baby father,
Listen,
baby mama,
you're
baby
trash. That's what it is. You're trash. Throw it on camera one. Hey, chat. We do it live. She threw a drink on the homie. It is what it is. All good.
my God.
I got another. We do it live, chat. Yo, she was mad.
I felt
Yo,
like everything
she
was
was
good,
mad
but
that she
throwing the
had a
drink, it
weak
was
dude,
a
and
little
her
too
dude
much.
doesn't understand his value, and her dude allows her to get railed by other men.
No, it's not railed by other men. She's getting railed by, and she is engaged in licky girl activities with other women. I would believe, yeah, she is not messing with other men. She is messing with the same sex, and he allows it. And to us gentlemen, you are taking, for all men that's young or underage don't understand, you're in the cuckold position. And the best way to not be in that position is never engage in it or be in that position. I digress.
Women.
No, she gets railed by other dudes. That's a fact. Let me get another shirt. Put it on camera 4. All right, chat. We are back. Yo, had to kick that crazy wildebeest off the podcast. She was big and she was mad. You know, big people just tend to be mad sometimes. I don't know why, but she was angry. High cholesterol, high attitude, high, what is it? God dang, blood pressure, all of the high. She was all of it, bro.
Too much salt.
Yeah, and she got angry because she was dating her man, right? That she claims she has a man isn't a true man, and she was mad that I called her out on it. She ended up spilling a drink on me. So if you've seen in the last stream, I had a black tea on. It's a white tea now because she threw a drink on me. It is what it is, man. You know, that's what happens when you deal with emotional women. And
Yeah. Very emotional, very sassy, and and I give her credit. She is comfortable in her skin, and she found a mate or some dude. Even to when she threw the, I guess, water or alcohol on the gentleman. Tama says she gonna get her baby daddy or wherever the hell she's rambling. If you have baby daddy and you still eating box. I digress. But like I said, women pick the mates that they feel comfortable with controlling, and more power to the gentleman that's in this situation with this big lady that's very confused, sexually, and yeah. That's pretty much it, guys. I have nothing else on this. I just want to sit there, talk about this. I had this in the in storage for some time to talk about. I didn't really. I should have talked about it earlier on previous streams, but you know how timing is very important. But nonetheless, she's out here, living her life with a man that is comfortable, being the cuck of things. At the end of the day, gentlemen, and the one thing you should learn this. If you don't, how can I say this to end on this? If you're a man that's not really confident to knowing that what you bring and what you are able to do and what you offer to not only yourself but other women that's around your circle, you need to really be out here and get more rejected personally, because it's not like how you're accepting this type of relationship or situation person as a man of any age. Last thing you want to do is you want to be out here, like really out here, and just you're able to smash and then smash extra affair to women, and your woman is what they call bisexual and bringing the women to you. I mean, that's not a fair deal. That's not really logical personally, because if she's comfortable, that means it's not a relationship. I think most of these relationships now, if we're gonna talk about uncomfortableness, it should be one-sided thing. Your woman should be very uncomfortable, especially if you're doing what you have to do, and she has to do work in favors to really keep your attention towards her as best as possible. And I don't see it in regards to this video, in regards to her relationship with her so-called cuck mate. And God knows if she has a baby, that means she has kids. So imagine if you have daughters and you are bisexual. My God. Woo! Woo! I don't know about that, man. Gentlemen, to stay woke, protect yourself, and make sure you try to, if you can, if you know these ladies, avoid them. And I might have to write down some things. And might do a live stream about other ways to avoid or what to pick or recognize these type of ladies. Anyway, that's it for me. If you like this stream, give this video a like button, or what they call a thumbs up. Also, please leave a comment. I want to read your reactions or your thoughts of this video. And give this and share this as well to anybody that think that will be appropriate. Links to follow me are above. You can follow me on Twitter at ChaosRain7. Add me on Facebook, Eric Ring on Facebook. Join my Discord service. Follow me on Rumble, CRain23. New video on Rumble. Check it out. And become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. Membership got its perks. Please become a member. Please become a member. I have some videos now as membership, and maybe if I have more members, I might do a secret live just for the members. But I need more members for that, and I want to really delve into a lot of this stuff. So looking forward to hearing your reaction to this, and like always, catch the so-called replay of this video. Thank you for watching, and like always, until next time, and like always, best. Anytime you as a man and you have the conversation and a woman talk about she likes other girls, always remember this by one gentleman, by the one that says it best.
Pause. 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 Pause.
Pause. What? You say you like what? Yeah. Exit stage left. Thank you. Until next time. Thank you. Ring.